Hi first grade friends, it's Mrs. Silkman with another fun math day. Before we start, I would like for you to find your dry erase board, your dry erase marker, and your red and yellow counters. When you have all of those things, then start the video again. Okay, if you have all of your things, I'd like for you to get out 4 counters and have them all on the red side, just like mine. When we make all the different ways of showing 4, we're going to use something that I like to call lazy math. Oh yeah, lazy math is the best way to do it. Because once you see the pattern, you just don't even have to think. It just automatically starts showing up. So see if you can see that pattern. All right, so we have all 4 red. And if I were to make a math equation showing this, I'm going to start with my red. And I say, well, I have 4 red and I have 0 yellow. So that's going to give me the sum of 4, because there's 4 there. Okay, now we're going to change a little bit. And I'm going to take the last one and I want you to flip it over. Okay, now what is our math equation? How many reds do we have? Oh, I have 3 red plus 1 yellow. That gives me the sum of 4. Are you starting to see a pattern? Let's do another row. Take the next one and flip it over. Okay, how many reds do we have? 2. Plus how many yellows do we have? 2 equals how many altogether? 4. Ooh, I'm seeing an easy pattern. The sum is always going to be 4, because I haven't changed the number of counters. I've just made them look different. Do you see any other patterns? We're going to do one more and then I'm going to point it out to you if you haven't spotted it yet. So we're going to flip one more over. Start with our reds. We have 1 red plus 3 yellow equals same number. It's still 4. Are you seeing the other pattern? Look at the first column. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweet. This column goes 0, 1, 2, 3. Did you spot that pattern? This is what I call lazy math. Now I can flip over the next one, but I wonder if I could figure out what it would be first. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, after 1, there's nothing, so that's a 0. Plus 0, 1, 2, 3. Oh, the next number is 4 equals, and I know I have 4 already. Let's see if it matches. Flip it over. 0 red, 4 yellow equals 4. Isn't that cool? All right, this time we're going to flip them all back to red, but we're going to do it one more time with 5. That means all my information is going to change, but I always like to start one way so that pattern will come up and show up for me. So we're going to do it one more time, but we're only going to flip 2 times. Then we're going to see if we can finish the pattern without even flipping our colors over here. So it's going to start. How many red do we have? 5 plus 0 yellow equals 5. Okay, I'm going to flip it over again. Just 1. How many reds do I have? 4 plus 1 yellow equals same number. Okay, so we flipped 1. I said we were going to flip 2, so let's do it one more time. Flip one of them over to yellow. How many red do we have? 3 plus how many yellow? 2 equals same number. All right, do you think you can finish all the way down without having to flip. Can you see the pattern? 5, 4, 3. Go next. 0, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I gave you the answer. These are all the same number. So try it. I'm going to pause. You finish out the rest, and then we'll check it. Okay, check your work. Does yours look like mine? Were you able to do and find the lazy math and finish the pattern all the way down? Pretty fun, isn't it? Now, if it is difficult for you to do it, please use the counters. Flip them over so you can see 2 plus 3. Flip it over again so you can see 1. Mrs. Silkman made a mistake. Ha 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 ha. Silly me. My brain wasn't doing it. Did you catch that? Everybody makes mistakes. No big deal. But I caught it. And the last one. 0 red and 5 yellow. Okay, so today, for your work, you're going to find this page that has the little turtle on it. And you are going to practice doing the different ways to make 6. There are more than 4 ways, but start that pattern off so that it makes it easy for you to do. When you turn to the other side, you are going to do ways to make 7, but they're only having you do 6 of those ways. The bottom half is for you to show me what you know. You can use counters if you need to, but it doesn't follow a pattern. The last activity that you will do is a game, and it's called Race to the Top, but it has 8 shake the beans. So these are going to be your beans, your red and yellow counters, and you need to get 8 counters in your hand, and you are going to shake them up and drop it. When you drop it, you're going to sort your red and your yellow. So, oh, looky here. I have 4 red and 4 yellow. So, I'm going to put a mark in the 4 plus 4. Okay, I'll use my marker. But you're going to color in a box. You can color better than me. Take those same counters, put them back in your hand, and you're going to shake them up and drop. And you're going to sort red and yellow. This time I have 2 red, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, here it is, 2 plus 6. It could be 6 plus 2. And now I'm going to mark that one. You might use a different color for each row. But the idea is for you to keep shaking and keep shaking and dropping and keep shaking and dropping and sorting until, I had one fall off of me, 3 and 5. Oh, it's this guy. I need a different color, and I'm going to color him in. The idea is to see which row makes it to the top. Do you think it's going to be 4 and 4, 3 and 5, 2 and 6, 1 and 7, or 0 and 8? It's a race to the top. Have fun with that. And to close, we have our final joke for the week. What is a good pet for small children? A rattlesnake. Have a great night, guys.